Alright, what's going on, guys? It's your guy, Professor O, coming through with a dose of that good yolk. I'm everywhere like broken glass, I'm around like circle. Anyway, anyhow, let's get down to this round now. Today I want to talk about the attitude, gratitude. What do I have in my hand? Of course, as you know it, ain't afraid to show it, because I'm going to make it sure that it's glow it, all that good stuff. The handy dandy notebook is in the spot, don't make it hot. Who writes a script? Clearly you guys still does. Don't be a hater, be a participator or a motivator. Definitely not a hater. Anyway, I digress. Let's see what we're going on. Now, excuse me, I'm exhausted. Oh, I did so much today, but whatever. Neither here nor there. A lot of errands has been ran. A lot of business has been done. But let me get to it because you know I'm long-winded. All right, let's see what we have here. Attitude of gratitude, man. And first I want to kind of expound on that. Literally, when you're grateful, now I need you to understand when you're grateful, this doesn't necessarily mean, when you're exercising humility and gratefulness, it doesn't put you in a point where you have a low self-esteem or you're, bashful or anxious or shy, etc. No, that's not what these traits mean. These traits are literally high vibrational traits that I'm talking about here. And if you're vibrating at a lower level, or if your ego is involved currently or constantly, and you haven't checked that, you're not going to be able to understand how I'm speaking and where I'm speaking from, because you're going to look at these traits as being weak. But also realize usually the weakest link in the chain is the strongest. Well, excuse me, that doesn't make sense. The weakest link in the chain is the most important, because that's what holds everything together. And unfortunately, dealing with individuals, you're going to have to learn being humble and being grateful. And I'm going to expound on that. But I love being humility. That's like one of my favorite right there. If you haven't watched my videos, which I hope you've been tuning in, I know the haters is tuning in because that I'm sexy. But for the lovers out there, for the ones that like to participate in something cool, smooth, and groovy, please do pay attention to your guy. That's what it's all about. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. So let's see what we have here. Being grateful and maintaining tenacity is a superpower. Now, I need you to realize that, because don't confuse gratitude with content. Understanding that things could always be better and things can always be worse. This is the whole point of being grateful, because of where I'm currently at. Like, even in my current situation, not to get too much on the business, I'm in a shelter. And being that I'm in a shelter, this is not an end-all be-all situation. I'm never ever going to let it be a situation, because God don't want that for me. Definitely God don't want that for me. He wants me to be official 1,000% at all times. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. But at the same time, I'm also grateful because I've seen situations that were way worse. You know what I mean? I have a roof over my head. I don't want for nothing. All my needs are met and then some. So I'm pretty well at this situation. But do I want more? Of course I do. It's me you're talking about. The coolest thing's your shoestrings. Can you dig what I'm talking about? Yeah, I think you can. And perhaps you need a shovel. I'm on a whole nother level. Yeah. But I digress, So dealing with that and involving that in situations such as that, it is what it is. But also realizing that being grateful, because again, I have a lot of things I checked off and I'm well. So I can't complain, etc. so forth. But I digress. So don't ever get it confused that being grateful has nothing to do with being content. It's more so appreciating the things you already have and having a future sight for things to come, knowing that things will get better. At least, that's what my faith always teaches about. I have an idea what a conqueror is, and my book tells me that I'm more than a conqueror. Oh, I'm gonna roll with that. I like how that sounds. Yeah, haters don't like it, but oh well. Stop being a hater. Anyway, I digress. Yeah, it says that. Oh wow, is that it? I might have to freestyle. Wow. Really, look at that. Oh wow, I thought I kind of explained on that. I think I'm gonna end it off right there. I thought I'd written a little bit more on that, but clearly I did not. So that's it right there. Very simple vid. Usually I'm long-winded, as you know, but at the same time, sometimes some of the videos just come right down to the point, just like in, like I just did right here. So anyway, this message is for the adepts out there, for the masters, the expert, the pro fish, and e-fish, and the selfish, and the ones always doing it and never losing it, that's growing, that's going at all times. And remember, speak good, see good, do good. When it is good, it's all good. Can you dig it? And for the haters out there that love looking at your boy, make sure you look at my good side, cause you know I'm sexy. Can you dig it? Yeah, I think you can. Peace, love, and light. See you guys in the next video.